The other day, I had Nicole Inner Beauty on my live stream, and we talked about a particular subject: why women should abstain from sex to get a commitment from men. Now, I have since took the stream down. I will be putting it up on Patreon very soon. But I feel that this conversation was very good for those of you that were there and witnessed it. And what Nicole Inner Beauty does is she has a very specific niche in which she teaches women of all ages and all colors, but most notably African American in particular, skills of femininity, trying to retrain the modern woman's thinking towards marriage, long-term relationships with a man, being submissive, and the like. It can continue and go on. And she's received much criticism, specifically from women, but now from men, which is quite interesting to say the least. But one of the questions that she is typically brought with is, Nicole, you're trying to teach these women to be feminine and to get married, but these women have a preconceived notion of what they want a man to look like. Now, last night on my show on the Brother Pill, we talked about short women who always want to taller guys, unattractive women who feel they deserve the best looking guys. And so the expectations, particularly in the black community, seem to be very high. But Nicole tries to be a piece of reality in telling women that what you have been attracted to your whole life has gotten you no place with men. The good looking Pookie and Ray Ray dude, the very attractive 6'2" dude, you have not gotten anywhere with this guy. But all of the other type of brothers that have been attracted to you and wanted to be with you, you didn't even give these guys a chance. Why don't you give these other guys a chance? Now, who are the other guys? These are the guys, as I just said, that women are typically not interested in. Guys that would typically be in what we call the friend zone. All right? The friend zone. Guys who are in the friend zone. All right? Guys that they would go out with, but never have anything sexual or anything like that. So if you ask her who's the kind of guy that you should be dating if you can't get what you want, answer simple. Date an older or an ugly guy. Date older and date ugly. Now, you know me, I'm getting old, definitely ugly. This is right down my path, right? But here is a problem with that. Are women going to be happy with giving a guy a chance that typically they are not attracted to? Now, Nicole rebuttals this, I think, in a very swift way, and it's quite clever, because just because he's ugly don't mean he's not good in bed. Doesn't mean that he don't have other qualities that a woman could like, that she could find attractive. And that is typically true with women. Women typically like other things. But here's a situation that I want to present in the argument today. Although she may find out that she might like other things with an unattractive or an older guy, one thing's for certain: she never stops liking what she's always liked. I'm going to say it again. Just because she finds out that she likes, you're attractive in this way, or you're attractive in that way, I need to give you the chance. What about the guy that she's always liked? Now, for these women who are looking for long-term marriage in these situations. It doesn't mean that those women are not looking to cheat. And as many times as we've seen it, for example, I was watching the Forensic Files. I'm not saying this is all women, but you had a woman that was married a nice guy. She was a former prostitute, and the guy ended up dead. I know this is a very extreme case, but come to find out, she was actually having a relationship with a guy that she was more attracted to physically. Okay? And it goes back to BGS's imprint theory. And so I always talk to guys like, you really got to be careful. If you know that you're typically not what a woman would go for, like if all of her boyfriends have been 6'2", 6'3", and you 5'7", she still likes 6'3", 6'4". All right, it's not like, attraction is not like one of those things that it just, I used to like this kind of nigga, but I don't know more. It's the same thing about dudes. You might be in a long-term relationship with your woman, but you still like what you always have liked physically. But the question is, can you stay faithful to such a person? And I want to say that women who are being taught to date older or date ugly, if these are the guys who typically they wouldn't be seen with. Right now, if they've always dated older guys or dated ugly guys, then I don't have a problem with that. But if they've never done it and start doing it, I would say such women are candidates for cheating. They would have to be. How could they not? Especially in the black community. The black community. Let me say this. These other groups of women, and what Nicole is doing is a great job, right? But she's at a position where she's trying to retrain people who are adults into a different way of thinking, which I feel that anybody can change, and she's doing a good job, right? But if you look at other cultures, Asian, Hispanic, white, these women grow up looking for other things in men than looks. White, Asian, Hispanic women, what are they looking for? Guys who are long-term. I mean, they look like looks too, but guys who have work ethic, guys who have certain things about them, earning potential, all of this. They grow up with this. That's why you can always find, a very attractive white woman with an ugly white dude. You can find all the time an attractive Asian woman with an ugly Asian dude. Very seldomly will you ever find a very good-looking black woman with an ugly guy. Almost never. It can happen, but not typically. Good-looking black woman, if she knows she's good-looking, she wants a guy that's good-looking. Almost certainly. For certain. If she can get it, that's how. The only way that she can get it is if she can't get that guy to take care of her. And then what she'll probably do is get another dude to take care of her and then be cheating with the dude that she really want to be with. So this, I think, if it's a date older, date ugly strategy, you can very well have a woman falling in love with you. Well, pretend to fall in love with you, right? For your other characteristics, but is her love for you so strong that it detonates her desire for what she is used to being attracted to? I think that is the question that has to be asked. And I've not only heard Nicole say that. I think I've heard Shira 7 say something similar. Secure the bag kind of thing. And obviously that's right. Older, ugly guys secure the bag. But let's talk about this for young women. If you are an older guy and you have a woman that's young, there's also a big difference in culture and age. And people don't understand that. Culture is also an age thing. For those of you like me that grew up in the 90s, we grew up in a different time. Basketball players played a different way. Football players played a different way. People danced a different way. Dating a young woman right now, you are probably not going to be interested in things she's interested because it's a different way of life right now, right? It's a different culture. So you can be older and you can have money, and that woman could think she wants to be in a relationship, and at the time she might think that she's in a relationship, but she probably could even resonate somewhat more with somebody in her own culture, her own age group. You could be better looking than that guy. You understand what I'm saying? So, these are some of the things that are going on here. I kind of wanted your opinion. Should women be dating older or dating uglier to get married? Securing a relationship. What do you guys think? Shout out to everybody supporting. Make sure you subscribe, like the bell, hit the subscribe button. This is your boy O'Shea. Make sure you subscribe to me. Patreon.com/Negromanosphere. $5 a month. Support Black Male Media. Guys, we have the King Gonda Miss Curvy rates going down. I'll put that at the top of the video, pinned to the top. But support Black Male Media, right? We have the website. Now what I'm doing with video is I'm trying to integrate into other parts of the diaspora, introducing black men to other groups of women, black women all around the world. So, support what we're trying to do in the manosphere. Support me, sharing the video, liking the video, commenting. Let me know what you think. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.